The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Gollum from Lord of the Rings versus Selbulba from Episode 1, Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. I'm going to pull up a picture of Selbulba.
Yeah, please do,
quick,
and I'll touch on this quickly because I'm not a research guy, but I did have to do some research initially on this one because I couldn't, listen, I needed the lore, all right?
That's not Selbulba.
You spelled it wrong. I'll spell it for you.
It's right there.
It's spelled nothing like you spelled it originally.
Selbulba. I spelled it right. It's Sebulba.
Yeah, Sebulba. Sebulba. Okay, you just threw an extra. Yeah.
It's gonna bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
So for the people at home.
Yeah, they walk on their upper extremities, which is fucking weird.
So that's motherfucker.
Really, dude. Yeah,
So
works.
that's Sebulba. That's who people, so you're right. He's the pod racer. He's the dirty
a Doug.
Yeah, that's right. He's a Doug. He's a particularly vicious Doug named
Yes.
Sebulba.
Yes. So here's the thing. Sebulba, 3'8".
Yeah,
3'8".
He's short.
Gollum.
But I mean, there's so much. Yeah.
Let me keep going.
Yeah, sorry.
Gollum, and this is, I guess, the scoliosis, bent over.
Well, both of these guys are scolied.
3'6".
Yeah, because
Gollum's
originally
a
he was
small boy.
because Gollum.
So
Well, we don't need to get into
what I
the
really
lore.
needed to know, and I still don't know the entire. I don't know the entire history, but I was trying to look up more about Doug's and what he is. So you said the word vicious. That word comes up quite a bit. So he definitely is a dirty fighter. I guess that's the biggest part of it.
Well, I mean,
this dude, you want to know who he is? He's sketchy. He's a sketchy dude. He's scummy. He's a scummy, sketchy dude. He will do scummy, sketchy things to win, and he's not afraid to do them. And also, I don't really think he has to abide by any laws because Punishment Enough was the way that he was created. Because those are his arms when he would be driving.
Yeah.
But he walks on them, and it's fucking weird, and I don't like it.
Well, your hands would get so dirty that way, that's kind of a problem. But if you look at here's the thing about the legs is like a Doug's legs is they're skinny there, but they're like kangaroo style. You know what I mean? Like they've got pew. Yeah.
Do they?
Like when he attacks Jar Jar in episode 1, I'm pretty sure he's like smacking him around with those things. So yeah, Sebulba. I mean, even in the pod racing scene. He sabotages Anakin's pod,
and the pod racing scene itself is a sketchy scene. So if you're a sketchy
pod racing
guy,
is a sketchy. That's like dog track racing.
Yeah. So if you're a sketchy guy, if you're the sketchy guy in the sketchy scene, that's questionable. Here's more so than even Sebulba. The research that I wanted to do, because it's been such a long time since I've watched the Lord of the Ring movies and everything like that, was I needed to get more info on Gollum. I needed to remember his origin stories, because I knew originally he was just some type of elf, right?
He was for all purposes a hobbit, basically.
Yeah,
he's not exactly a hobbit, but what he was hobbits then eventually.
But then he got the ring and he went into hiding, right, for like hundreds of years, and it turned him into this creature.
Yeah, kept him alive. The power of the ring and all that evil and stuff.
Dude, I mean, it takes some serious stones to crawl into a cave and survive for 500 years.
Yeah,
just because of a ring
and eating the raw fish. And he's he's strong.
That's what I mean.
Guys, they're both strong in the same way. Where they have that
Sebulba.
gangly, like scary strangle you kind of.
And as much as I was talking shit about Sebulba's physical appearance, I'd prefer you don't even pull up Gollum, because I fucking hate the way that Gollum looks.
Scary.
Here's the thing. This is going to be a very ruthless fight. The reason that I think Gollum wins is because Sebulba, I mean, I don't know how old he is. I'm sure I'm sure he lives like a longer life than maybe a normal human. But and he's on Tatooine, right? He's a scavenger. He's a racer. What are they called again?
Pod racer.
Pod racer. Yeah. He's a sketchy guy all around.
Very.
And he's definitely that's how he's doing that to survive, right? That's his nature of how he survives. But Gollum, I think, did it almost even more to the extreme, because Sebulba did it probably through like manipulating and skiving and all of that stuff, skeeving, whatever the word I'm looking for is there, other people. Gollum was isolated that entire time.
Exactly.
Like that's,
Yeah, here's the thing.
Listen, I was born in the dark. This isn't I was born in the dark, you merely adopted it type scenario.
Yeah.
Because also Tatooine has like 18 suns, doesn't it? Does everything get dark?
It's got 2 suns.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go down at basically the same time.
So I'm taking, without a doubt, Gollum.
No, see, here's what you're not exactly considering or recalling. Gollum, he's bipolar. You know, he's got the Smeagol in him.
Yeah.
And when Gollum, he's as tricky and conniving as Sebulba, as scummy, to sum it up. But again, because of the nature of how he had to live isolated for so long, you know, he's in that cave, he's getting the raw fish. Sometimes he's stealing things from the goblins that like lived in the caves above him, goblins. When he gets caught in somebody's gaze, he totally pisses his pants, shuts down.
Yeah, but then he ultimately still turns the knife eventually, doesn't he?
But only after they go like to sleep. He's not. If he has any kind of pressure in that moment, he backs off right away. And Sebulba, a gangster that he is, has a lot of confidence.
See, but here's the 2 things I'll say is, one, and I don't know this, again, I've admitted to this, how often is that pressure under true life or death circumstances that he succumbs to it?
I mean, that's the whole book.
But that's what I'm saying, like,
he's always the when there are people awake around him, he's always the beta.
But what I'm trying to say is, if it comes down to he lives or Sebulba lives, don't you think he's going to?
No, I don't.
Well,
especially against a guy like Sebulba.
Well, see, I was going to say the opposite though. I don't think that Gollum would respect Sebulba.
It doesn't matter about respect, man. It's a bully on the playground situation. Gollum's got nothing to go back with Sebulba, and Sebulba's just going to completely beat the shit out of him. Sebulba's going to beat the shit out of him.
See, I don't like what you did there. You withheld.
I didn't withhold anything.
You withheld.
I've withheld nothing. You said you did your own research. So I
did.
Just speaking.
But I also admitted that I haven't seen I haven't seen it in a long, long time. So I feel like you withheld. But listen, I have integrity for the game, and I still believe that Gollum's going to win.
Go ahead.
So I'm going to vote on Gollum.
But it is Sebulba, though. I think a lot of people might want Gollum to win, but it's Sebulba. I can guarantee you that, and that's why I'm choosing
Only
it.
Time will tell, brother. Vote on that on Instagram on Friday. Who would win of the week? Gollum from The Lord of the Rings versus Sebulba from Star Wars, specifically Episode 1.